Hey everyone, welcome to Connie Reacts. I'm your host, and today we are reacting to episode 1 of Persona 5 the animation. So, yeah, I'm excited for this one. And probably not my most excited one for this season, but let me explain why I am. I loved Persona 4 the animation. I didn't play any of the game. I have seen a little bit of it played. Um, but I love the show. I loved Naoto. I loved Kanji Tatsumi. I loved all of the characters, really. Chie. And I just love the story and the style, too. It was unique and interesting, and the way it was presented really got my attention. So when the Persona 5 game was coming out, I kept hearing all this hype surrounding, and I'm like, maybe I'll check out someone's Let's Play on YouTube. Then Rarity Dash, one of my favorite reactors, said he was going to be doing a Let's Play. And so when he started putting that up, I started checking it out. And the game was good. Like, it was a good game, but it's something I cannot watch. And the reason for that is not because I knew there was an anime coming, even though I did. The reason I couldn't watch it is because the Persona games tend to drag. If you're not playing it, if you're not going through this all, it gets extremely boring and monotonous quickly. Um, with Rarity Dash especially, because he tends to go and do everything. Anytime he's in any area, he has to examine every single little thing in the area. Even if he's examined it before and there's nothing there and he knows there's going to be nothing there. And that's why his videos are like hours long and stuff for it. Um, it gets to the point where it's just too monotonous and too boring, to be honest. I'm more interested in the main story, the interesting stuff, to be honest. The battles, the character motivations, the just insane, over the top reactions and stuff. That's what I want to see. And so I stopped watching his Let's Plays, like, I don't know, like 8 episodes in, I want to say. And I was still interested, though. I still wanted to know the story, so I vowed I was going to watch the anime when it came out. And so here we are. So I do know a little bit about the story. I believe I got up to, like, just after An joined the group. She was, yeah, she had just joined the group, as Panther. And I believe I was, like, a little bit after that, maybe. So, still pretty early in, all things considered. I know there's a lot of characters that I haven't gotten to see yet. Um, I don't know much of anything about them. I just know them from their designs. Like, there's one named Sakura Futaba, who is who is this cute, like, geeky girl. That's all I know about her. Um, and yeah, I'm interested to see how the animation does it, how the anime version uh, shows these characters and all, because the Persona 4 one did really well at that. It did, like, just a really fantastic job displaying the characters, and the characters were really what made me love it so much. Um, so I think this is going to be good. I already know the music's going to be great. I know the animation's probably going to be great. The story will probably just be a, like, more, how do I put it? A more compacted version of the story from the game. It's probably just going to be like that, sort of like how the anime for Persona 4 was. Um, so yeah, I have high hopes though. I'm excited for it. So we're going to get this started. So when the screen fades to black, pause this video and go to the description below. Follow the link to the reaction, and after you watch it, come back here to the redirect and resume play. Because after it fades to black and then fades back in, everything from that point forward is going to be my afterthoughts and will contain spoilers to the episode. So that being said, thank you so much for tuning in, and I'll see you at the reaction. And I don't know why I did my hand gesture. I don't need to do that. See you there. Okay, and we are back, and we will begin in 3, 2, 1, now. So yeah, spoilers on this episode. I'm conflicted. And I hate to have to say that. Maybe it's just because I had seen this in the game, and the game is much more detailed and much more. There's just much more to it. Maybe it's because of that, but this seemed extremely rushed to me. Like, extremely rushed. I didn't expect we would be getting to the castle in this episode. Or at least I thought that it would end right as they arrived. Everything just felt like it was going through it a little too quickly. Just, that might just be me. That might just be me, and it might just be because I have seen the game played by this, and it just, there was a lot more to do in the game, a lot more going on, and it just took longer in general. Um, so maybe it's just me. It probably is, but I did enjoy it. I mean, like, the characters were still great. The interactions, the music was, of course, phenomenal. But yeah, it just felt like it went by a little too quickly. That's my only real complaint here. um, yeah, I mean, there's a lot to say about this, but I'm trying to figure out what to say because I have seen this all before. This isn't like new content to me, and it probably won't be for quite a bit of time still. So, this episode mostly focuses around getting things started, and I feel like, again, I feel like it should have ended when they first arrived at the castle. They shouldn't have gotten into a lot of the stuff with this episode. I feel like they should have saved that for episode 2. But we're introduced to our characters. We don't actually see the full details of why he's there and everything, which they showed in the game. Like, we know that this rich businessman or whatever was, like, apparently raping this woman. At least that's what it appeared to be. At the very least, he was assaulting her. Um, and our main character, he went and saved her, but he had to attack this guy, and because this guy was rich and powerful and all, he got the main character in trouble because of it. And because he's rich and powerful, everyone just automatically believed his side of the story. Um, so that's where it all came from. They really didn't go into that as much in this. Not that it was bad. Again, it's not that it was bad the way they're doing it. They're probably going to reveal that bit by bit more about the details, because it showed that he like had this flashback kind of dream moment with that. So he'll probably have that again. We had a connection with Persona 4 with Naoto Shirogane mentioned, as well as possibly Rise. That might have been her. I'm not sure. So definite connections to Persona 4, which is great. I mean, especially with Naoto, my second favorite character from Persona 4 after Kanji Tatsumi. But yeah, and the characters were just like they are in the game. The story was just like it was. There's not a lot to say. I feel like I'm trying to stretch this out, like I've done with other shows, because again, I know what's happening here, and you guys saw what happened. You watched the reaction, I'm sure. If you haven't watched the reaction by this point, you should probably go back and do that. We got a bit of Kamoshida, and like I said during the reaction, I don't even need to explain why I hate Kamoshida. You will see. If you haven't seen the game played or played it yourself, you will see why I hate Kamoshida. He is honestly one of the most hated characters in anime for me. No joke. And now that he's in anime, of course. Before that, it was just kind of game. You know what I mean, though. He's in anime now, so I can count it. I assume that there's one scene specifically that they're going to show, and it's probably going to really bother me when they show it. I am not ready for that. Oh, but The question you're wondering now is, am I going to continue reacting to this, or is it going to be something I watch on my own time? I think I'm going to continue reacting to it for now. It's definitely something I think will be good for reactions, even though, again, I've seen a lot of this early stuff already up until An joins the group. Um, so it's not really new to me for a bit of it at least, but I think it'll still be fun for reactions, and I think I'll enjoy doing it. At least for now. If that changes at any point, I will let you guys know, and I will just watch it on my own time. But as of now, I think I'll be good to react to it. So yeah, this will just come out weekly, I guess, whenever new episodes come out and all. Which I think is just every Saturday. Yeah, I got to this late because there's a lot of stuff I had to get to this weekend, and Star Versus I think is over for the time being. I don't think they're going straight into season 4, so I should be having an extra slot because of that. I'll be good. Um, so yeah, I don't really have anything else to say. So tell me in the comments below, what did you think of episode 1 of Persona 5 the animation? Did you find it rushed as well, or were you fine with the pacing? Have you seen anyone play the game or played it yourself before? And if not, what did you think of what happened here? Tell me your thoughts and more in the comments below, and thank you so much for tuning in. Ugh. Excuse me. For now, I'm Connie Royal, and I'm signing off. See y'all next time.
Don't just live for tomorrow, or just live in yesterday. Just be glad for all you have that's in today. And though you